Hi there, and welcome back to the Front Range. I am the dad, and I am old. My usual co pilot, my daughter, who is young, is not with me today. She had some prior engagements, and I actually was not going to revisit this band. I was going to give it a couple days, but I have to admit, I watched and reacted to my first Nightwish live performance and was so blown away and just kind of I have to admit, like I've really been thinking about that band and really been thinking about so many elements of that band. And so I just kind of decided, well, I'm not going to do. There's a few videos that people have specifically recommended and said, oh, you really got to watch that with your daughter. Definitely going to do that. But so I wanted to seek out something else that maybe somebody's mentioned it. I have to admit, the Nightwish Army, the fans of Nightwish, I mean, you guys are amazing. So kind, so welcoming, so full of knowledge, but in such a positive way. Like you want to share what you know about this band, and you're genuinely appreciative that someone else has discovered them that didn't know them before. And it's not always the case. Like it's weird. It's fandom. It seems like just takes so many different forms. But I mean, universally, the Nightwish Army has been just fantastic. So, I mean, thank you to all you guys. Um, I don't want to take too long talking. I'll talk on the other side. But I'm excited to watch this one. This one is called Storytime. And I guess it's from a live performance from 2013. It's an official video from Nightwish, but it's a live performance. So I thought, this would be a great one. And yeah, it's crazy when I start thinking about 2013. So 13 years ago, that's nuts. Um, but yeah, really looking forward to it. And, of course, like really looking forward. Obviously, the musicianship is off the charts. The symphonic sound mixed with heavy metal, basically, to me, is what it sounds like. And then the operatic, amazing Floor Jansen. Like that voice is just, I have not been able to get out of my head. So, again, I don't want to talk too much. We'll talk on the other side, but I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Nightwish Storytime live in 2013. Let's do this.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
So, like, I'm so blown away by this band. First of all, like, she headbangs with the best of them. I mean, that kind of twirling headbang that she does is amazing. But the way this band opens, like the way they set a tone so quickly, it's really, it's so impressive. Like right away, they jump into it, kind of, that a little bit of a lighter sound, but then they grab you and like if I'm trying to read the lyrics, like I want to jump up, bang my head, run around the room, but I'm also trying to read the lyrics and just do a genuine reaction to the video. So already, like, I'm so hooked on what is going on right now in this performance.
It was the night before, right all through the world. No words, no dreams, then Monday. I ride by a fire, imagine all of Gaia. Took a journey into a childless heart. Painter on the shore, imagine all the world. Within a snowflake on this cover for the poetry. Canvas of the world, planet Earth for back into the source. I got the voice of never, never learned. Innocence and dreams of every man. And the empty grave of Peter Pan. The sorry kind against the blue sky. I look to the end of the
Okay, so trying, and this is why I can't jump around. So I'm trying to also follow the lyrics because the meaning, the meaning behind their lyrics, like they clearly, somebody had mentioned who is the primary writer within the band, but there's so much meaning and depth to their lyrics. It's amazing. Like this to me, I'm reading is like the basically reflecting on the dawn of storytelling, like is what it seems like she's describing, like that somebody had this idea and that's the imagination to come up with telling a story and creativity and that dawn of creativity and how that impacts mankind. And again, like you're combining that with, I mean, the vocals, the music, and then even the stage show, like the lighting is so impressive. Like I grew up going to a ton of concerts of heavy metal when it was at its excess in the 80s, and the stage shows there were flames and lights, and I mean this is fantastic that they really, it's such a feast for the eyes and for the ears. Amazing.
I am the journey, I am the destination, I am the home, the trail that leads you. And when it takes the night, the elusive high, follow the madness, as you know, walks in imaginary love, the dream of hurry up, the rest of tales and they will dream. Read a storytime escape, it's that intoxicates, the core of all that is the living chest of tales. I am the voice that never, never ends. The innocence and dreams of every day. I got the empty cloud of beating day. Flying guiding against the blue sky. Getting to the end of the inside. I am the story that will reach to read. I remember it that you hold me.
The lyrics, like it really, it's evoking a return to childhood imagination. There's mentions of Peter Pan and Never Neverland, and it's so true that the imagination of a child, it seems fleeting, right? So many people just lose that in their lives. It's just like when you go into a room of kindergartners and you ask them who can sing. Every single kid raises their hand. You go into a room of adults at a business meeting, and you ask them who can sing, and maybe one who's a trained singer is going to raise their hand. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. And it's interesting, like this is just that magic. There's so much, it seems like in their lyrics about the magic of humanity, and this is no different. Like this is really an amazing reflection on that childhood innocence slash imagination slash creativity and how magical that is. And I just can't get over her headbanging. And those lyrics too, going into the magic of the storyteller, how important the storyteller is to humanity. That this it is that narrative of the storyteller, like that they're digging into, and wow, I mean, like, this is amazing. Ah! I can't even. I mean, quite a few of the comments have mentioned how emotional, like the emotional roller coaster, and how emotional they predicted, like how emotional this music, the emotional ride this is going to take me on. 100%. 100%. I mean, I don't know, like, the most beautiful music is going to evoke an emotional response, right? Again, I've said it before. I said it that with the other live performance, there's something primal that they touch, and it's because there's so much going on. It's no one thing. Like, they've really they did. I mean, I know this was 2013, but they've done something. And again, the songs evoke some of the mystical and the magical and the that, but it's the sounds that they use as well. Her voice is so not just operatic, but it's haunting in its own way, but in a beautiful way, not frightening, haunting way. It's ethereal, it's enigmatic. It does these things to you. But then the musicianship of that band, like, they are nailing it. Like, I haven't done a breakdown, and not that I'm not a technical musician or anything like that, but I mean, I've been around music my whole life, and worked in the entertainment industry a little bit. But you could parse out, I guarantee, like, each individual instrument and the performance, and they're so in sync. Like, it's such a tight set, like the way that they play. And again, the different elements that they combine, where you just wouldn't necessarily think of it, but yet there it is. And it's just a level of talent, and a level of passion and dedication. And how much fun do they seem like they're having when they're performing? And that crowd, I mean, they're feeding off that. Like, this is now the second live video that I've watched. And man, like, I mean, the energy that they give that crowd, and that the crowd gives back to them, and that Floor has them, like, right here in the palm of her hand, like, that stagecraft and stage presence and charisma, and it's funny because I was trying to think of who can I even compare her to, who are the great voices in rock, if I'm looking at the female side. And trust me, like, she's right up there with the male too. I compared her to, the way Freddie Mercury performed. So I'm not trying to look at it just, male versus female, but I was just really trying to think, Ann and Nancy Wilson and Hart are often considered kind of the standard for a lot in rock, right? I mean, you have other rockers that have been, like Joan Jett or those, but like Joan Jett is more of a raspy, like, she's a more gritty singer, and a lot of rock singers have been gritty in that way. And so then I started trying to think, well, who are the really powerful voices of, like, that are in completely different genres, of, like, Whitney Houston's or Celine Dion, like the really powerful voices. But hers is just something on another level. It's just something so different, because again, there is that, it's like she's an opera singer, but she's brought it into this completely other genre flawlessly, and it's just so powerful. So yeah, wow. I I told myself I was going to pace myself. I was like, I'm not going to do another one right away because I don't want to run through it too quickly. And I know there's a lot out there because people have said. And even as I was kind of trying to search around, I do see there's a lot. And I do know that there were previous singers. In the comments, let me know if you really think that's something. I mean, I'm so blown away by her. Now I'm worried. I don't know how those other singers perform some of these same songs, but is it going to suffer by comparison, or is it just it's just different, which is completely okay. But leave in the comments what you think. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just I'm just so happy that someone suggested them through YouTube, and that I've now discovered them, and I'm on a journey. Like, I am on a journey, and trust me, when I was younger, I had hair down my back. I was combat boots and torn up jeans and tour shirts and hanging earrings, and that was me. So this is a revelation, and like I said, if I didn't have to sit here and read the lyrics and watch the performance, I'd be running in circles, banging my head, jumping up and down. So yeah. Other than that, as always, thank you for being here. We're so thankful to anyone that watches any of our reactions, any of the content that we put out. Like, share, subscribe in particular. We're trying to grow, and man, the Nightwish Army has really responded. Like, we have jumped in subscriptions, and I can't thank all of you enough. And I love the international community of Nightwish. I love when you guys identify where you're from in your comments. Like, it's just great. It's so fantastic. Like, learning these people in all these far-flung places that we're all connected through this music. It's amazing. I love it. I've lived all over the world, and it's so great to see everybody sharing the love of this music. So thanks again. Subscribing doesn't cost anything. Get down there, hit the button, and I guarantee you there's going to be more of these. And if you have a subscription, it's going to pop up. It's going to let you know if there's another Nightwish reaction. And other than that, I just wish you all have the best of days, and I will see you on the next one.